Hi, I'm Kendall, and I'm in historic Georgetown, Texas. We're going back to school. We're going to Mikey Vee's Hot Sauce 101, where we're going to learn the history of hot sauce and how to make your own. So come on, let's go in and start tasting the heat. Mikey, it's been great. Thank you for inviting us down here. It's been a great time. How long have you been in the hot sauce business?
Professionally, for the last 4 years, we've been in the hot sauce business. Actually, 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. We've been doing this professionally. So it's an awesome industry, and we love it. So,
what brought you to this?
well, you know, my passion and love for hot sauce and salsas and things like that since, of course, I was a kid. But winning the Austin Hot Sauce Festival as my first competition really is what propelled me to go forward in the actual career portion of it.
All right, yeah. Nice. So winning that award gave you the confidence to go on at that point?
Not so much the confidence, but I was just following my passions and my dreams. I always wanted to see my sauce in a jar and commercially produced, and I just love seeing the reactions of people's reactions when they try their salsa for the first time.
Yeah, we've seen you at several shows, and I don't think I've seen anybody so happy as what you are when people try your stuff. I mean, you're excited. It's and the looks on their face are just as much in love with what you're doing as what you are, and it's fantastic to see.
Well, I appreciate that. A lot of people have mentioned that I wear my passion on my sleeve, and regardless of what I'm doing, those shows, I just absolutely love it. I love meeting new people. I love presenting our sauce for the first time to people and watching those reactions. We don't have the typical style hot sauce like everybody does. It's a little out there, thinking outside the box. So the flavor that you taste in our sauces is a lot different than, say, your typical style hot sauce or salsa. So I just love seeing those reactions, though. Every time it's like the first time.
Now, every time I talk to you, you're growing by leaps and bounds.
Yes, sir.
When we stopped down to your store today, as we looked around, not only did we see your sauces, but we've seen a vast variety of salsas and hot sauces, spicy foods from other companies. How does that work for you to bring everybody else's stuff in?
I love it. Again, in this industry here, we try to take care of each other. It takes a lot for somebody to get their product commercially sold. And I recognize that. There's a lot of hard work and dedication, some blood, sweat, and tears that us as sauce makers try to do to get our stuff out there commercially. And as much as I want to try to carry everything, obviously, and everybody's sauces, it's just not physically possible for the size of my store, as you saw,
right.
to do that. But I can take a lot of these sauces that we do have and actually present them to my clients and customers and just kind of help the hot sauce industry and go. Not just my stuff, because, you know, taste is so subjective that you may not like a sweet and spicy sauce or a super spicy, you know, sauce, right, with a little bit of flavor. So that's why I like to get a variety of different things and craft hot sauces, not the commercially made ones.
Right.
So that way we can kind of support each other when it comes into that.
Well, what I liked about your store also is that because it's a smaller store, you have the ability to just bring in the best of what everybody has.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about buying something you're not going to like, because everything I've seen on your shelves are stuff that I would consider some of the best in the market, and that's kind of cool.
Absolutely. And you know, I have a unique approach about bringing new sauces into my store. When I first opened my hot sauce store, I thought, you know, let me taste this, because people would give me samples. I'd try the sauce, and if I liked it or my crew liked it, we would bring it in. But just because we don't like it may not mean that somebody else may not like it,
right,
and our clients. So the unique approach that I take now is I take the samples in and we hold them for about 2 to 3 months, and every few months we have a hot sauce tasting party. And what we do is we invite our Facebook followers and friends that are local or that can make it, and we have them come out and we feed them dinner, and they come out and do a blind taste testing with a score sheet. And if they like it, they rate it, and would they buy it, yes or no, and why they would buy it or why they wouldn't buy it. Because I'm ultimately the one that's buying it to put it on the shelf. However, these are the people that are going to buy it off the shelf. So if it's something they like, I'd like to actually carry products that these people enjoy. So that's how we get a lot of our sauces onto our shelf.
Etch and Sketch Glassworks is a family-owned and operated business specializing in custom artistic sandblasting. Their team of talented artisans possesses over 30 years combined experience. The quality of their craftsmanship is second to none, as is the personal touch that they add to every project placed in their capable hands. Whether it's home decor and glassware, or custom barware, the marking of a notable event, or crafting professional-looking promotional items or merchandise, they can help bring your ideas to life. If you can envision it, they can help you create a distinctive expression for any occasion or style. Etch and Sketch Glassworks. Life's short. Have a blast.
If you want to know more about Mikey Vee's Foods or his Hot Sauce Class 101, go to
MikeyVee'sFoods.com.
There you go. Now let me ask you, how did you start Hot Sauce 101?
Well, you know, it was an idea of mine, again, with the passion of hot sauce and salsas and spicy foods in general. I thought, hey, I have a commercial kitchen here. Why not share that and share the passion with everybody else?
Now explain to me what Mikey Vee's Hot Sauce 101 is.
Hot Sauce 101 is a passion for me. I mean, it's basically taking, it's a 3-stage class where we actually do the history of hot sauce for the first hour, teach you a little bit of the history and what started this industry. Also goes along with the evolution of hot sauce and the timeline of back in the 1800s and going a little bit more forward to some current people that are actually in the industry still to this day, and then some of the newer people that are here and some of the stories. And then the second phase of that class, of the class here, is we come into the kitchen and get to try, our hand at making these sauces, and creating your own special hot sauce. Anybody can cut some of the tomatoes up and onions and things like that, and some cilantro in there, and make a great salsa, absolutely. But when it comes to bottling and when it comes to different flavor profiles that you're looking for, it's a little bit more than just throwing some stuff together in a bowl. So that's kind of what we do. And like I said, with that, I integrated the history of hot sauce along with some hands-on where we can actually have them create their own sauces based on what they like. And then the last part is actually, serving the dinner and getting to try your new hot sauces on your dinner, which is really cool.
That is cool. So as we're looking around the store, we see a lot of your products. How many products do you have right now?
Currently, we have 27 different products.
Wow.
Hot sauces, salsas, spicy pickles, seasonings, beef jerkies, fresh salsas, things like that. And our dip mix packages, which have been really taking off lately too.
Nice.
So,
now, they were the ones up by the counter with the dry powders.
Yes.
Okay.
You can mix that. In my little store here, we're kind of a tourist town. So a lot of people like our fresh salsa. They wanted to take that with them, but obviously there's no shelf life to it. So what I decided to do, they wanted something from Texas, maybe a salsa that. So before my actual shelf-stable salsa line came out, I decided to make a powdered salsa that you can actually mix with a can of petite diced tomatoes and have a wonderful salsa. So they can just make their own Texas-style salsa at home in their kitchen.
That's a
and they
great
can just
idea.
take it in. Yeah.
Awesome.
Or you can actually take those and put them in with 16 ounces of sour cream and make a good little dip mix.
Now, you've been in the business about 5 years,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sure you have watched the business, the spicy food, hot sauce business, for years beyond that. What have you seen change throughout the years?
A lot of different things. starting with more craftsmanship. There's a lot of local small batch people that are actually coming out, and some great products, just awesome products. There's not so much the commercially made sauces. Of course they're out there, and people are getting used to those ones, but people want, just like craft beer, they want they want a small batch, they want craft, they want local, they want those kind of things. And just having the diversity of the different sauces that are out there, and just seeing the different types of sauces that can come out with this is just phenomenal. How it's changed and it's evolved. Not just a spicy red sauce that you would see the whole entire time.
Right.
You see green ones, you see yellow ones, and these peppers that are now coming out. These growers that are amazing, that are crossbreeding these peppers nowadays. For people like me that are sauce makers, we just salivate and just can't wait for this newest, hottest pepper to come out, so we can kind of mix it with other different ingredients to see what kind of creation we can come up with.
What do you see in the future of Mikey Vee's Foods?
Hot Sauce Holsters is a company with a long history of caring. It was founded by the wonderfully effervescent hot sauce Mike Courtney, a man who brought genuine warmth and a caring smile everywhere he went. His work and passion are being kept alive by Steve Lucas and Company, who took over the reins of Hot Sauce Holsters back in late 2016. And ever since, they've carried on and even expanded upon Mike's vision of helping people to never be without their sauce. Holsters of various sizes, colors, and options are available. And what can be done in the way of custom imprinting, well, that's only limited by your imagination. Now, if you don't want to be the coolest person who saunters into your local restaurant or saloon, then don't get a hot sauce holster. And if you don't want to improve your life or the lives of others by purchasing a hot sauce holster, then you don't have to. Although, whatever higher power you answer to just might well frown upon such selfishness. A hot sauce holster does make a great gift for the culinary masochist in your life. So why don't you just log on to hotsauceholsters.net and never be without your sauce again.
What do you see in the future of Mikey Vee's Foods?
Well, there's a lot of different things that are coming up with Mikey Vee's Foods. This opportunity that we've been blessed with has just been phenomenal. We're using it as a stepping stone for a lot cooler things that are happening. In the short period of time that I've been in this industry professionally, we've not only doubled sales, tripled sales, quadrupled sales every year after year, which is awesome. Like I said, we're very blessed and never take for granted any of this stuff. But the growing portion of it and having new products come out, and we were able earlier this year to acquire another company of ours that we're retiring. Awesome products, and I just wanted to add those into our line because it was one of my favorite products that we're out there for. It's not your traditional style hot sauces. It's thinking outside the box, and that's what I love about this. We also acquired a jelly and spicy candied jalapenos style company as well late last year, and we are slowly integrating that into our arsenal as well. And then we've got some cool things as well coming up with that. Just more dreams that are being followed, and maybe the talks of getting a restaurant together here.
Nice.
In conjunction with my hot sauce store, because that was another dream of mine, is to open up a restaurant. As far
Would
as
it
that
be
goes.
right on the same facilities as your hot sauce store?
Absolutely, yes. So we are actually in the phase right now, the beginning phase of creating another commercial kitchen for a restaurant and opening up Mikey Vee's Twisted Tacos. You'll have to go through the hot sauce store and go to the back, and you'll find a diamond in the rough back there with our twisted tacos. Really cool menu, some fusion with tacos, all the different hot sauces and salsas you can try in your tacos. Place to grab a beer, grab a taco, and just kind of hang out.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, Mikey, it's been a pleasure.
My
I
pleasure,
couldn't
and thank
wait
you
down
for
there.
coming. We really appreciate you, and it's awesome.
Thank you. This is Kendall from Tasting the Heat. I want to thank Mikey for letting us come down here and experience Hot Sauce 101 and his wonderful store and facility. Had a fantastic time. If you want to know more about Tasting the Heat and check out all of our reviews, go to tastingtheheat.com, and please follow Tasting the Heat on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And remember, when you're out there, keep tasting the heat.